Hey everybody! Welcome back. Northernlion, 4 wins in the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Plus, who could it be knocking at my door? Go away. Don't come around here no more. Unless you're a win, in which case come right in. 2EJ9 KLP9. We're doing Kane and we're doing Kane Mega Satan. So this is a kind of a... It's a delicate run. Because we might just almost have to take the L. What I mean by that is not specifically just to speak in the vernacular of the nation's youth. Silver dollar. You know what? People have been on me and they're right. Silver dollar. What does this do? Is this a reroll machine in every item room from this point onwards? This trinket... Oh, shops appear in the womb, utero, and scarred womb. What the heck is the scarred womb? Oh, it's the womb with the white walls. I remember now. Why don't you just call it that? You gotta put all these fancy names on everything. Scarred womb that I wish you saw. Comes after the depths and all. You know, okay, well, so, what I mean by we might just have to take the L is that there's a reasonable chance, and not necessarily much we can do to mitigate that reasonable chance, that we just won't be able to get the key pieces required to get a Mega Satan fight. It doesn't have to be the key pieces, but those are probably the most likely conceivable way to ensure that we have a Mega Satan chance. And actually, I've done like a complete 360. I no longer think that the best way, or the most reliable way to get the key pieces is to get angel statues. I think the most reliable way is to be in the self-sacrifice room. And you might say, NL, a 360 would put you right back where you are. Yeah, that's correct. And then I moonwalk in the other direction. I think you're so smart. Range down.
Range down.
Irrelevant. Small rock, please. Okay, golden chest we can afford to open. Definitely paid for itself. Look at that. We got an arcade. Theoretically. Got the arcade chance. I am going to throw down 2 bombs here. We have 7 now. Bomb and a key for 2 bombs. Actually a good trade, but not quite as efficient as maybe we would have liked. We don't care about Child's Leash. I will use a bomb here. We don't care about making a hush fight, of course. We just want to... Let me give you, like, the easiest possible explanation of what I'm trying to do. I want as much HP as possible so that when a self-sacrifice room shows up, hopefully on, like, the 3rd, 4th floor or sometime around then, we can easily afford to use the self-sacrifice room as many times as is necessary to get all the key pieces required. That's my MO right now. Then we have a chance to fight Mega Satan. If we don't make it to the Mega Satan fight, we don't make it to the Mega Satan fight. You know what we'll do then? Have a good run and, you know, try to live our life regardless. Secret room, please? You got these bombs, you gotta check for some special rooms. That takes us up to 14 cents. Now we're talking. We'll now look for a second secret room because we still have 4 bombs. Throw this one in here. 2 more spirit hearts. I would prefer not to throw these away on a self-sacrifice room, but if we gotta do it, we gotta do it. For now, I'm gonna head down to the next floor. I could spend money on this floor by going to the shop, and maybe we should have because it could have been a 2 luck upgrade shop or something like that, but I want to make sure that I have a chance at an arcade because a blood bag could be very important for us as well in the whole self-sacrifice room gambit. Alright, HP is out of control. It's one of those runs where you want to, like, take the spirit hearts that you've gotten and just, like, redistribute the wealth. How is it fair that one run can have too many spirit hearts and one run can have none at all? 22 cents. Now we're talking. Still got 1 bomb. We've used all of our bombs productively with, like, 1 exception. 22 cents is beautiful. We do want to go to our curse room. I don't want to do it just yet, which means I'll probably forget. But I don't want to do it just yet because I just want to make sure that we have the resources necessary to, again, play that self-sacrifice room if necessary. So we got the low roll on Butterbean, unfortunately. And unfortunately, the low roll is not a fusion sushi roll that contains low main. In this case, it's just a low percentage play. Gave us some hot garbage. Question marks. Not that bad. Bad trip. Pretty terrible, but life goes on. A little close for comfort there. Come on. Come on. Bombs are key. Whoa, okay. We have gone to our item room. We haven't gone to our shop yet. So we would like to save a key, which obviously we cannot, now that I think about it. I'm drowsy. Dude, that's like actually a great pill that we can't take. Alright, well, we tried. Genuinely, we put in like a lot of resources to making this happen. You're gonna look at this and, you know, the human brain is trained to see patterns. This is its design. We're not going to see a pattern here. I mean, let me put it this way. You're going to see a pattern. You're going to be, NL, you're playing worse now. Look, you used to have like 7 Spirit Hearts. Now you've got less than 7 Spirit Hearts. You're on a downward trend, to which I reply with an extremely intellectual voice. You cannot derive that from 2 data points. We spent way too much on this special 2-key room right here. We spent 2 keys, essentially a Spirit Heart, and then like 10 bombs. You know what? I got it. I had to look. I had to look. Sorry. I'm actually going to go to the curse room right now. Because, you know, if I can't have Spirit Hearts, I don't want Spirit Hearts. Don't do me any freaking favors, okay? Get these Spirit Hearts out of here. Oh, my God. Amnesia, which is actually 3 question marks. I hate you. Let me... There we go. Escape from this room. We got a black heart out of it. No, we didn't. This did not go well. Things went wrong on this floor. I'm not too concerned, though. Just everything kind of, you know, rolled garbage at once. We opened like 7 red chests and got, well, we might have gotten 2 Spirit Hearts now that I think about it, but no guppy items, not really good pills. I mean, we got, I'm drowsy. I was going to call it the one makes you drowsy pill. That's how you know I've been a little rusty lately. Although I think we are starting to get out of the slump. Hopefully, although this, you know, could prove me wrong pretty easily right here. Old bandage. We don't need to take it yet. That's trash, which is awesome for us, actually. Because it means that we can actually use deals with the angel here. Give me a sec. Let's coffee up. Caffeinate. We could probably afford to check the curse room, even at the cost of our deal with the devil chance. However, I'm not going to, because even though it's only right now about a 15% chance of a deal with the devil, I don't think we should be making enemies from a probabilistic standpoint on a run in which we need, like, the maximum number of deals with the devil plausible. Deals with the angel, I should say. Ooh, a little close. It's amazing how, like, a run that seems fine can become very, very unfine quite quickly. You can see now we're going to be very slow here. Pretty much entirely just as a result of being a little bit behind the 8 ball. We need some offensive improvement. That's a decent item, I'll be honest with you. But I think we want to go for something else. Not quite good enough. Not quite good enough. Better spacebar item would be a start. There we go. So that's... We can essentially get 2 items out of here, and the Hierophant is a lovely choice as well. We'll pick it up to try to get us closer to Bookworm. Oh, I almost rerolled Book of Sin. Not that it would have been catastrophic, but... Alright, well, I mean, this just actually turned out very well, because Bomber Boy, dangerous, yes, but also, we mostly just wanted the 5 extra bombs out of it. Alright, we're starting to pull this one back together. Now, very important, make sure you save a bomb, because we might get a deal with the angel, and we absolutely want to take advantage of it. Yes, by the way, I appreciate the irony of, on the first floor, I had like 14 cents, enough to blow up our donation machine and possibly get something useful. And I said, nah, let's wait and get an arcade and maybe save a key as well. Love you too, have fun. Not only did we not go to the shop on the second floor because we had no keys, we also didn't get an arcade. So, you know, the best laid plans of mice and men, you know, you want to make God laugh, tell him the best laid plans of mice and men 1984, etc., etc. As you can see, I'm very learned, so put that down. I am still alive. Kind of hitting this weird, it's like a disequilibrium point. Like, I'm not, yeah, that was terrible. I'm not strong enough to kill these guys before they can get to me. Maybe I would be if I stopped messing around with this fly here. Oh, that's the ticket. Perfect. Alright, alright. Get it together. We need like a champion belt. Something along those lines. Hanged Man is pretty bad. Obviously, we did not get champion belt. Our HP's kind of holding it down. We actually are in self-sacrifice room territory. I'm getting a little salty at myself here. Okay, that one, I'd maintain I was not standing close enough to actually get hit by. But obviously, like, you know, the game is made of code, which doesn't necessarily have any chance to lie to us. But I still default to the idea that my human brain is right and the code is wrong. I'm sorry, code, but you were broken there and you made a mistake. But the thing is, you're always gonna make mistakes. To err is human. I think what brain, I'm gonna need you to actually slow down. To err is human. What we need to do is stop just running into enemies trying to hit him with this fly. Okay, you know what? Full stop. We're gonna count backwards from 10 because this is just poor play. Let's check in on Skype, see what's going on over there. Just throwing so much HP away. Don't forget to set your fantasy football lineup for week 10. Thank you, Sinvicta. I mean, obviously, I don't play fantasy football, but, you know, it's a good PSA for anybody out there who does. Don't forget to set your lineup for week 10. I've calmed myself, and we're going to be better now. Because what am I guilty of here? I'm guilty of playing a little sloppy. Why am I playing a little sloppy? Because I am used to having perhaps a little bit more damage at this point, and I'm overcommitting to the idea of using our friendly fly. Why am I using the friendly fly? Because I'm used to being stronger right now, and the friendly fly is like by far our best damage dealer. So it's not an error to use friendly fly, but it is an error to put yourself at risk to get the use out of friendly fly. What we should use it is as a nice little damage augmenter. When we get a safe opportunity to use friendly fly, enjoy it. It is going to be your best damage dealer right now. When it's not safe to use friendly fly, don't force it, because you're just causing yourself... Like, we would have been a lot slower if we hadn't used friendly fly at all, but we also probably would have maintained some spirit heart protection here. And then that gives us a 15% chance to deal with the angel, 15% chance to deal with the devil. All of a sudden, you know, I mean, we still got it, but we probably should not have. But we're reversing the tilt. We're reversing the tilt here. That's the important part. So we got a speed plus range upgrade. We're going to head down to the next floor. Who cares about boss rush? Just recaffeinate. We're pulling it back. Sure, you know what? I will use Hanged Man for this purpose. And this is a little risky. Never mind, it's actually completely fine. Especially with Old Bandage coming through in the clutch right there. And there as well. Joker? Credit card. Both good, actually. I'd love to take both. Obviously we cannot. Strength card. We could use it to get a little extra play here if necessary. Ah, there we go. Virus is good. So, what should we do? I think we should use the Joker because we want to take credit card with us long term. And I think we should still pursue our deal with the Angel chance, as much as that item might actually be good. The other thing is, we could, if we get a deal with the Devil anyway, because I don't think it's plausible to get a deal with the Angel now, but if we get a deal with the Devil anyway, we will get that for free. And by getting, well, maybe recover the black card. By getting Spirit of the Night for free, it won't compromise our deal with the Angel chance because we didn't actually pay anything, which is the normal criteria for determining whether or not you get deals with the Angel or deals with the Devil. Anyway, you get the idea. So we can double dip and get a lot of benefit out of waiting, I think. I would love to pick up a DPS up of any sort, though. As much as I think that we've thrown a lot of resources away on this run, I don't think that's debatable. I think that's just a hard and true fact. As much as we've thrown away some resources, and continue to get plentiful resources regardless, which makes me feel a little guilty, but you can't deny we're underpowered. We're underpowered because we, no tiers upgrades, no damage upgrades. There's work to be done here. This is okay. I'm not upset to have it. But it's hard to enable the usefulness of multi-dimensional baby on purpose. It's like having an increased luck stat in an RPG, you know? Every once in a while you're gonna be like, oh, thank God I got that. But a lot of the time you're gonna be like, I wish I just put the value into strength or something like that instead. Look, I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to string together a metaphor here. I should also probably try to dodge bullets that are, like, quite obviously coming in. He's actually doing it. See, this is the kind of room where you just get a little frustrated, I think, with the inability to kill enemies, because there's no reason you should have to kill an eyeless ooze guy like 20 times. Even killing him twice makes me feel bad about myself. But it's kind of the Isaac Law, isn't it? The less damage you have, the more damage you're gonna take. I would prefer not to blow up our donation machine. We've been pretty slow about our donations recently. Got a 5% extra deal with the devil chance. Deal with an entity chance, shall we say. We want that chance, because it does give us a free ability to fly, and the ability to actually use credit card properly, which oftentimes we have messed up. Amnesia, range down. Great selection of pills so far. The game's been extremely kind to us, as you can see. Dude, as far as I'm... God, this dodges, dude. The brain is in, like, Fortnite mode or something. If you're not gonna give me... George is getting upset. If you're not gonna give me damage upgrades, give me more bombs, you know? I'll weather the storm. I don't think we got anything out of that because it doesn't show up on the map, but I'll weather the storm, dude. Let me use Bomber Boy for more productive purposes. Just don't force me to use this fly and then also be like, by the way, here's enemies that if they get within 6 inches of you, will just destroy you. Thank you, I appreciate that. You are my friend. Nothing out of those, dude. We're just waiting for our big break right now. This is like, we're still in the first verse of Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. You know, we're trying to make it out of South Detroit, and we haven't managed to do so yet, and that's okay, you know, because we got several verses to go. We still got Streetlight people. Oh, whoa. Remember, you can't really use bombs against the boss here. I still don't think you can get a deal with the angel, but if we can, we don't want to ruin our chance to possibly get that angel deal. Walked right onto the creep. Walked right into this little fake Gertie here. Okay. The strange thing is, I think I'm like, we're getting so many spirit hearts that my complaints should fall on deaf ears. Rest assured, oh, this is the most damage I've ever taken on an Isaac run and not been dead already. This is incredible. Okay, we get spun. We got a damage upgrade. Sure, we're not going to get our special ability, whatever. Or we're not going to get the ability to fly. At least now, we definitely have more damage. This is a second chance, okay? The real Isaac starts now. We now have an upgrade, which means we've lost our convenient excuse. Which means I can start playing like I actually know what I'm doing in this game, and stop running into enemies just because I'm using the fly so often. It's a bad habit, and, you know, sometimes that bad habit doesn't manifest itself that badly, and other times it manifests itself terribly. So, this is also amazing. This is a great room. I'm very pleased to have it. Thank you for 99 bombs, an item I don't know if we've gotten before, and also gives us 99 Bomber Boy bombs. Then, mild damage downgrade for extreme DPS increase. Okay. Amazingly, somehow that ended up still being worth it. Actually think... Nah, that's not bad damage. Here we go. I actually think I'm going to open up every single room that has enemies by just dropping a bomb. Now, that one was pretty dumb. But I think there's a good case to be made. For just throwing bombs? Look at, they're doing my dirty work for me. We do have 99 of them. It's enough to have very few concerns about the way things are gonna go here. Bumbo. Why not, right? Bumbo's okay. He can be better than okay if he, you know, gets the right kind of enablers surrounding him. Well, not the best bombs I've ever used in my life here. Well, wouldn't a bomb that's harmless be the best bomb I've ever used in my life? I mean, I'm a, you know, I'm a pacifist, aka baby. That's not fair. That came across as heavy-handed. I don't mean to suggest that pacifism is a baby trait. It could be very noble to be a pacifist. Probably. However, it's just, you know, my low testosterone count is what's contributing to it, of course. Okay, Steam sale. Good if we want to go to the Blue Womb, which is something that I think I'm, like, probably not going to do, but I don't know. We've almost, or perhaps even more than doubled our DPS in the past 2 floors. So, I mean, we might not have the time to do it regardless, but we'll see. We certainly want to make Mega Satan happen. This is not going to help. That's just Spirit Hearts, unfortunately. Krampus would be fine. No Krampus. Now we got to make a decision. And I think the decision that I'm going to make is that we're going to try the deal with the Devil Path and go to self-sacrifice rooms. Because we've had enough opportunities for deals with the Angel. They're just not coming through for us. I think the odds are probably greater that we get a self-sacrifice room with a certain, you know, amount of value associated with it. Well, I shouldn't have handled it like that, but... We got pills? No, you know what? I'm wrong. I'm wrong. What we should do is use the credit card first, because we can still get, like, one more chance at this. Remember, we've got the goat head, so... there is some value here. Alright, we're gonna head down to the next floor. Really would like to find a self-sacrifice room, obviously. We're on the dank depths, too. I'm just gonna hermit right off the bat to see what we get in here. What we get is a good opportunity to reroll these machines. A 3-cent item. We'll take Sack of Sacks. We'll take jumper cables, and because we have Steam Sale, we can get another set. We'll take a 3-cent Chaos. And I think we'll throw another bomb down. We will find a way to get Guppy's Paw. We only need 1 penny. I think I mean, the game has been extremely kind to us. But I think we're also slowly filling out this redemption arc, you know? I don't really want Curse of the Tower with Bomber Boy. That seems like one of the few heinous combinations that could potentially ruin the run. So we'll stay away from that for now. I'd like to grab a single penny, please. Oh, the single pennies. Oh, the single... That'll probably do it for us right there. Just remember, what else we got here? The moon. We'll probably use that right off the bat as well. There's our 7th cent. We still have the left hand, so we've got a pretty good chance to get the third guppy item, you know, by any means necessary, essentially. I was being, like, genuine, by the way, when I said that I actually don't know if there's ever been an Isaac run in which I've... You kind of gotta get Ipecac, right? I don't know if there's ever been an Isaac run in which I've taken more damage than this and yet been, like, so safe. And I really thank the run for that, because certainly not my doing. We've essentially gotten extremely lucky. Oh my, speaking of which, what? That's incredible. But you know what, maybe... So you gotta take the good and the bad, right? Like... Sure, maybe I'll catch a little heat for playing like trash and getting lucky. There's a lot of runs in which, well, there's some runs. Let's not overinflate our ego. There's some runs in which you play very well, and then the run just doesn't give you the tools required to succeed. So, you know, we gotta take the good with the bad. I'm not suggesting they show up in proportion with one another. Just that, you know, you do get both kinds of runs, no question. Speed down. Actually, not bad. Because it did nothing. If we can get... Like, Ipecac will give us, like, a 20 damage bonus or something ridiculous like that. So that'll make Guppy's head... And, oh my god, you can walk into the hand and it picks you up. How through a closed fist does the Wallmaster pick you up? Explain this to me, good sir. Edmund, I would like a little human anatomy lesson, wink wink. How do you get into a closed fist like that? I don't understand. Well, this is very good for money. You might say, give it to Bumbo. Nah, dog, we need Ipecac. You crazy? First off, play this Joker. Well, we have Chaos, so we could actually get essentially anything from anybody, but... Alright, that was essentially free. Thank you, old bandage. I know there's golden poop up there as well. I just want to stop Bumbo from taking all the money. Full health. I wouldn't mind getting Blood Bag, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Let's go crack into this. More money. Thank you. 13 cents, and we will bounce. High Priestess. Do we still... No, we used credit card on the last floor to decent effect. Let's go buy Ipecac. Damage is now 40. 47, rather. Extremely good. And, I mean, Jesus Juice I don't think is that worthwhile here. We might be better off going, like, Papula Duplex for wide Ipecac shots. Okay, this is actually completely fine. What are we looking for, though? Straight up a self-sacrifice room. If we get a self-sacrifice room, we will kill Mega Satan now. We have the tools. I'm not, for a millisecond, suggesting we deserve the caliber of item that we've received on this run, but we have it. So we're going to continue to roll. This would also be a great time to get a deal with the Angel. It's yet another deal with the devil. I'm sorry, my friend, I cannot. I can't pay for items. If I pay for items, I'm giving up on the dream. We still have 2 deals coming our way. We should take it, I think. We still have 2 deals coming our way. We could get 2 deals with the Angel. We got Goathead. We don't even need to beat the odds. The odds are like 50-50. But we do need to get it on this floor. Or a self-sacrifice room. Those are the 2 options. Okay, don't walk into that, but... Free Blood Clot is very nice. Looking for... I mean, building a fly army is nice. The flies are going to do a ton of damage. It's not really what I'm in the market for, necessarily. Please don't be a dead end. Also, please stop hitting yourself. It's pretty close. Emperor cards? Wait a minute. We don't actually want Emperor cards now that I think about it. What we want are, mapping cards, so we can know if there's a self-sacrifice room. What are these? Yeah, I'll tell you what. I remember these guys. First off, we do have the virus, so this is pretty nice, but, I had forgotten in the moment what those guys do. They summon like a little chub when you hit them. When you kill him, I should say. Which in our case means, you know, when you hit him, but... Let's go for broke here. You can always throw down a bomb. I'm trying to use unlimited bombs, but we do have, 96 bombs as well, or 95 now. Nun's Habit is fine as far as, items go. It could be better, but... Guppy's Head is... an okay enabler, or rather, Nun's Habit is an okay enabler for Guppy's Head, I should say. We're doing great here. It's it's a weird holding pattern to be in on a run, because we don't actually need anything else. We're 100% going to win wherever we want to go on this run, unless we reroll the whole run, which is unlikely, but, you know, it does happen from time to time. All we're doing is trying to run the numbers, see if your boy has any chance. That's one way to do it. Any chance of finding a self-sacrifice room, which is the only thing holding me back from going to that curse room right now when we know we've got a genuine Guppy chance. I keep getting all these battery charges. We don't really need to become Guppy. Certainly don't need the money. There's probably a good reason to go in there. I don't really want money, because we're not going to use it for anything else unless we get money equals power. Nor do I really want blood bags, because our HP is actually in a very, very tenable spot. But... you know, I could see there being a case to be made for that room. And we hit yet another self-sacrifice roomless floor here. Am I upset? No. Am I disappointed? Perhaps. I guess we could get max level Bumbo if we played our cards right here. But this is where we're looking desperately for a deal with the Angel. If we don't get a deal with the Angel, I'll be a sad boy. But maybe that's an appropriate punishment for playing like trash and yet still succeeding in spite of it. Is not being able to accomplish our, like, macro goal. Instead, we just gotta deal with the, oh, the run was entertaining. Wow, amazing. We gotta deal with the Angel. Let's actually go. Easiest kill of my life. We still, on the next floor, we have to beat the odds yet again. But, you're saying there's a chance. And what do I mean by that? I mean, we gotta get the, deal with the Angel again. We don't have to beat the odds. We gotta get the 62.5% chance. And if we get that, we will be able to fight Mega Satan, and, you know, the world is actually our oyster. Still a phrase I think that we should change. I mean, it's not like anybody still says the world is your oyster, except for me anyway, but, I still think we should change that phrase, because oysters are not a well-liked food anymore. They're not, you know, oh... terrible. They're not hated, but I think, you know, back in the day, you're like, oh, an oyster, wow, amazing. This is like a whole animal I could just eat in a single bite. Nowadays, people are like, wait, you actually eat the whole oyster, like even the poop parts? You need to make it like, you know, the world is your Soylent. It even has the benefit of still rhyming, with the original at least. Okay. We've done it. At the last moment, it all came together. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but maybe that, you know, again, maybe I just had to make myself think that it wasn't gonna happen as punishment for playing like trash, and now here we are. It took us like 28 minutes to get through to the mom fight, and now at 31 minutes, we're already on the cathedral. So we should have no problems here. I could have done a cane run, or not a cane run, I did do a cane run. We could have done a keeper run today. I opted out just to try to build, again, a little bit more confidence before we go back for that keeper run. And right now I'm feeling like that was an okay decision, but for a while it was looking pretty terrible. But you know what? It's probably going to be a long day of recording Isaac, which is quite nice, actually. Get to build up that Isaac muscle memory over the course of an extended session. Let's count ourselves lucky. We picked up I mean, we haven't won yet, but let's count ourselves lucky we picked up what is appearing to probably end up being an undeserved win. And then make up for it by getting a lot of deserved wins in the future. That's all we can really guarantee, isn't it? And in return, if we can make that prophecy come true, perhaps you can meet me halfway by removing Curse of the Lost from a game so we don't artificially extend guaranteed winning runs by, like, 20 minutes for no reason, because I can't see where the boss room is. Oh, never mind. It's right there. Thank you so much for your help. Oh, you're lucky, buddy. It's all about the fly game here. I would love to become Guppy. I really doubt it's going to happen. But I guess with Chaos, anything could happen. As unlikely as it may or may not be. Right, we took the left hand down here. That was not very smart. I'm drowsy. Dude, I'm drowsy is like a 10 out of 10 Mega Satan choice here. Alright. So again, we should have definitely not taken the left hand. But what would a mistake-driven run be without one last mistake to tie it all together at the end, right? And by that I mean, I'll do better next time, please don't be mad. I'm trying to deflect righteous anger with humor, okay? It's why you're watching the channel, perhaps. I'm drowsy, like, genuinely, if you can will that pill into existence at the right time, it's a wonderful augmenter to any seriously difficult room. Right, that's actually fair. Alright, so I would say the hard part of this fight is now actually done. So we'll get angel statues, of which we've already killed about, 70 of them in about a millisecond each. This guy's a little tankier than his younger brother, huh? Then, I don't even care. If you hit me with the brimstone laser, I'll just stand still. Give me the 3 flies anyway. Try to get a little multi-dimensional baby action happening here. So here's what I'm going to do. Check this out. Smart plays. Multi-dimensional baby's going to come up here. Multi-dimensional baby's going to come up here. Multi-dimensional baby's going to come up there, and then we go like this. Easy wins, my friend. Easy wins. Alright, it was a bit of a dicey run at times. We unlocked a co-op, baby, unfortunately. But hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.